first quarter a little bit.
Site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part of course of the
It'll
college
be
football
full.
playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals with the top 4 seeds and a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Here comes the return from deep.
That wasn't even me running. Shit. Take my play already, bro.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. It's a shotgun run call.
Lagging. Stop lagging.
Tackle right at the 30.
This shit finna be old, bro.
I know it's the first play of the game. Picks up some positive yards.
Man, this guy, I'm not about to do nothing.
It's an important first down on that running play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. Solid gain. Moves the ball to the 37.
Great job on the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller. Allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And he's brought down, but
So lagging, bruh.
First down yardage.
Man, is he playing watch on this option. He is so dangerous with the threat to run or to throw. This time he keeps it himself, and you can see how much
He's doing that shit on purpose, bruh. Like, it won't, like, it'll work when it won't, like, you know what's going to end up happening? Like, in the second quarter or, like, the end of this quarter or something, it ain't going to be doing shit. And then it's going to probably do it, like, in the third when he really need to play or something.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
Stop lagging. They make me. I'm not running, bro. That's not me.
And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, the scouting report on this
What happened?
was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries.
I'm trying to get how you get. Shit must be some good throwing to. That's it.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
The defense coordinator this week's all week telling us about gap integrity.
And I ain't trying to do too much because it be certain plays they fuck around with. What's her name? Like, nope. It's already lagging. Nope. Let me switch that. See why.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Yeah, I ain't trying to do nothing stupid, bro. Cause that one moment, that shit doing that little lagging and shit, it'll fuck up throw up. Or like, say if you throwing it quick, but they making you throw a lead. Cause that goddamn lag. I picked my play off. God damn.
Crucial third down play right here.
See?
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown.
So I heard to hurry up. Wasn't no lag or nothing. Hurry up. I hate to hurry up. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there.
Oh, shit.
Hey guys up front lined up. It's first down. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust.
I'm lagging.
He's running out of time here. Trying to get the throw off. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring up second down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on a quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep.
Cut the ball. Don't toggle, computer. Because my shit was lagging. Oh, man.
Really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally.
I couldn't even click on my man.
They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the return man decides to signal fair catch.
Appreciate you, computer, for calling no fair catch.
And here comes the Colorado offense back out on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
What makes a really good counter play is selling it to the defense. So you're going to go one way and then handing it off in the opposite direction. But if you don't sell it, you're just giving the defense more time to see what's going on. They can come up and make the tackle, just like you saw there.
Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, handoff. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Looking to throw. It's Jones. Throws to the tight end. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the punt is down just
They be cheating, no? Kick that bitch further, man. Hey, man. Wow. Wow.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here.
My God.
They tackle him right at the 35-yard mark.
I tell you, to be able to pick up
Ain't click on him. Ain't click on him. Ain't click on him, y'all. And y'all gonna have to make the play. Because if I click on them, they're gonna make me lag.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the tailback's got it again. Breaks loose at the 45.
Hey, dude, what about that?
After a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Shit, lagging.
It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. First down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. Oh, and it's dropped by an excellent defensive player. A chance at a takeaway. Got away.
Oh, you gotta pick that, bro.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they
catch the ball, bro.
There's really nothing to build around.
I'm thinking that was you that dropped it the whole time. That was me.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll change the pre-snap look now. He's back to throw again on second down.
Oh, the leg, bro. Come on with the boards.
Bring him down. Explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Well, let's give the tight end a lot of credit here off that deflected
Good
football.
play, bro.
Concentration and a
I
nice
clearly
hands to
jumped for
go
the
up
pick, but
off
they
of that
made me
tip
swat it,
ball
but
to
I
make
guess.
that catch.
So that huge gain quickly sets up a 1st and goal just inside the 10. Makes it
And this shit with his leg.
touchdown, Bama.
I can't be mad. It's going both ways. It's just
See if they can convert the point after.
you probably get more plays than you get more like you can do all the bullshit at the beginning. Like you can switch, you can do all this shit as many times as you need to. All that can't do none of that shit for real. I gotta pick and choose.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25.
Bro, let me know right now if you want to start over. I could use my ice back. Since it's 7-7, 3 minutes in the second quarter. Or you want to just play it out? Alright, we just gonna play it out then.
And the Colorado offense is back.
They decline this for me if I don't get this off.
Do a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here.
And they
So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. Empty backfield, offense spreading the field with 5 wide. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. 1st down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Got him for a sack, a big win. Made them one of the leaders of this defense.
Anybody actually he was. I didn't think the fucking DNs was gonna get all they blocks and shit.
Also, the ability to blitz and get after the quarterback. There's an example of it right there. These guys are becoming more and more athletic every year in college football.
To the air, it's Jones. Quick throw to the left side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? There's the snap. He's looking to throw. And here comes a deep shot. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming.
The coverage team makes the... Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing run and pass extremely well. And off in a single back formation. It's good for a 3-yard gain, and so 2nd and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's a fly to the wideout. Who makes the grab? Touchdown, tied. This quarterback on fire today.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch.
Serious dude, we can't click on nobody. We got click late. Can't even click early,
Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away.
Like, look, bro, I can't even. Come on, bro. My man is dyslexic back there, bro. And I can't even get a
start at the 25.
Oh,
First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Dropping back, it's Jones. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. A new set of downs after that completion. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Defense is coming after him.
I've been through it, bro. I've been through it.
First down pass attempt.
I've been through the ball, bro.
This if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
So second down after the incompletion. And he drops back in the gun. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Looking to chuck it again. It's a short completion at a big time.
Bro, this ain't lagging,
Defense
bro.
reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense.
Yeah,
Not
bro.
much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Looking downfield, it's Jones. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
The coverage team able to bring him down.
Tackle, beautiful.
Comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Let's see how this offense plays this. They try to get some more points for the half or play it more conservative. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. He didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over it that time.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Back to pass. It's Jones. Snags a quick throw. In the clear at the 25. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defense coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality is seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to continue to have a field goal.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket. They'll try a pass here. Throw to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Handoff from the shotgun. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. This will likely be the last play of the half. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And a timeout is called to talk strategy.
Hey,
Close game as we approach halftime. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. They'll set up with a chip shot on the left hash line. This one is right through. And that field goal, the final play of this opening half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Yeah. Pretty cool.
The Buffaloes will kick this away to start the second half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Breaking free at midfield. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. A huge gain moves the ball to the plus 22. Great scoring position now. Well, they finally corral him, but he was untouched at the line of scrimmage. Kirk just burst through a big crease.
I'm going crazy on my defense. Like you said, this guy was untouched. I don't know how they were able to finally catch up to him and bring him down, but there's no excuses at all from the defense after a play like that.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Pulls it in. It's Kennedy. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Once you can establish the run game, the play action is so effective. Those linebackers' eyes get caught up on the run. Then you pull the ball, and you've got open targets behind him. It's a great example of using the run game to set up your play action.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. You'd be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep.
Hey,
all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
This is a nice touchdown and a great play call. Just get this receiver in space and let him make people miss and use his speed to get to the end zone. That's what they did here, and it pays off.
The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Buffalo's offense is back out there on the field. This is not the time to settle for field goals. They've got to find the end zone here. Play action here on first down. Pressure is coming.
Bruh. Hey, come on with the leg, bruh.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Second and long now from their own 10.
Come on, I'm picking my play already, bro.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the mark.
Oh my God.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Come on, I'm picking my play already, bro. I'm picking my play already, bro. Hey, not trying to let me pick my play.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Looking to throw it on third and very long. The short hands. It's Harris.
Well, you just got to give the offense some credit here. Yeah, it's going to be fourth down, but at least they've given themselves a chance here with such positive yards on that third down play. Now they've got to make a decision.
Check this out. The offense still on the field, going for it inside their own 30. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Makes the catch, and that is...
Bro, I was about to say, bro, if they rob me, bro, you got it, bro. They would lag on that play, bro.
Looking to pass. It's Jones. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side.
Appreciate the NCAA helping me because this shit lagging bad, bro.
This drive is going now.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator
This
about
shit
what makes this
lagging
receiver
bad.
so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Gets made on the out route. They
This
stop the
shit
receiver. That's a
fast.
solid gain on that play.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Back to throw again. Looking to scramble. It's a short completion to the tight end. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. The pass rush closing in.
Right through the ball, bro.
The ball trapped for a huge loss. Goodness, that is usually a drive killer.
And just like that, you squeeze the
I
life
really
out
got
of this
to
offense.
pay
That's
in a
another
critical
sack by this
moment, bro.
defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. To throw, it's Jones.
Ball gone. I've been through the ball, bro.
Testing the defense with a throw downfield.
Man, you got it, bro.
It is intercepted. Tackle made on the return, but the take.
Got it, bro. Shit keep lagging, bro. And it's fucking up in critical moments, bro. Shit. See you on the 26, man. That shit wicked, bro. I can't even concede the game. God damn.